You're listening to Independent TV 7. Yes, as it is, it's a quick rush this morning. On to KANU's case, I told him you were in your mom's womb when the war was being fought. He abused me. That is coming from Edwin Clark. Edwin Clark, rather, an elder statesman and the leader of the Southern and Middle Belt Leaders Forum, SMBLF, has spoken about his experience with Nnamdi Kanu. Now, he explained that he once criticized Kanu for his extreme actions. Now, his extreme actions and reminded him that he was not born during the Civil War of 1967. Now, it's a conflict that had a significant impact on Nigeria. In a report shared today by the Sun, Clerk said he acknowledged the Kanu's right to protest but urged him to avoid violence and actions harmful to the country. He said this advice did not sit well with Kanu, who abused him. In Clark's words, I accused him that you were in your mother's womb when the war was being fought. This war took place in 1967 and you were not born at that time. Take it easy. You have every right to demonstrate, but don't kill people. Don't do things that are not good. For the country, he abused me back because we know that Kanu has been direct towards his actions and also blunt, and he does not really care about who is speaking or who he is talking about or what he's talking about, because according to the charges that were laid against him during President Muhammadu Buhari's regime, he said he was speaking ill of the government of Nigeria during Buhari's administration, which he was being kidnapped for or arrested for, and it is so very, very appalling for Igbos to know that Nnamdi Kanu has not really been released by DSS, so it's still in the custody of the DSS and the Department of State Services, and this has caused worries for Nigerians and for the Igbos at large, and also for the leaders at large, and this is a very worrisome thing. But in a nutshell, I would say in my previous articles, I've read about how Nnamdi Kanu has been advocated for, by governors of the southeastern part of the country, been advocated for by all the leaders, that are, that have Nnamdi Kanu's interest at heart, and also, willing to see Nnamdi Kanu being released by the federal government. Now, Tinubu is the president of the country, so it is very, very clear that Nnamdi Kanu will soon be released, and the Nigerian state and the Nigerian government are really planning, way out for him, because he has been repatriated since 2000, and I would say 21, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and down the line, Nnamdi Kanu is still, in the custody. So if truly God is willing, and I will believe that God can do best thing, Nnamdi Kanu will soon be released. But according to Mr. Edwin Clark, he said, I told him you were in your mom's womb when the war was being fought. He abused me. That Edwin Clark is referring to that. By Edwin Clark, an elder statesman and leader of the Southern Middle Belt Leaders Forum, SMBLF, has spoken about his experience with Nnamdi Kanu. He has said that he once criticized Kanu for his extreme actions and reminded him that he was not born during the Civil War of 1967, a conflict that had a significant impact on Nigeria. In a report shared today by the Sun, Clerk said he acknowledged Kanu's right to protest, but urged him also to avoid violence and actions harmful to the country. He said this advice did not sit well with Kanu, who abused him. In fact, Clark said, I accused him that you were in your mother's womb when the war was being fought. This war took place in 1967 and you were not born at that time. Take it easy. You have every right to demonstrate, but don't kill people. Don't do things that are not good for the country. He abused me back. This is what I'm going to do. This is I'd like to share with you in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Independent TV. 27. Thanks for listening and God bless you.